So how's it going? Well, it's a little bit wet, and we got some pixels not doing what they're supposed to be doing. This is the seed pixel mega tree I built in 2022. I'll answer through some questions I received and show how the pixels have sustained. How are these boxes wired up? Each junction box has 5 pigtails coming out of it. We have a wire coming in with power and data from a differential receiver board. The output here has power and data linking between the two boxes, and the second cable going into this box here is purely just power. So here is one of the junction boxes. Power coming in here, which is actually parallel between the two. We have data coming in from the other one and ground from this one and the other one. Data goes into one of these pigtails, out from there, back in out, in out, through all these pigtails. So the last one in the string, which is number 10 here. Next question, why do I run off one differential receiver board for the entire mega tree? Shouldn't you use a bigger controller? Well, the answer would be yes, if I had more money. Another question is, how is this all wired? So here's a strand for the mega tree. Here we have the connector which goes to the base ring. And at the other end of the string we have a hook, stainless steel hook. What we have here, we have data coming in on the green wire. That goes into the first pixel, and power from the red and black goes into the first pixel. This then comes on the string all the way up to the top. Once we get to the top, then we loop around and come back down again. And as we come back down the other side here, and power comes here and data out goes in the blue wire. Now where power injection gets clever is the power for both ends of the string is parallel together. So this is effectively what alternate nodes is. How have these survived? They have yellowed a bit, as the New Zealand and the sun is quite hot. Noticeably the wire and the epoxy has yellowed. And have I had to do any replacements? The answer to that is yes, and this is my fault for not checking before I put the lights in place. I've had a few of these pixels where the epoxy was not fully covering the LED, and I strung this in place without realising. So for this I have had 3 pixels that have gone. This one was just conveniently in the middle, so we cut out 3 at once. It was easy enough for me to cut some out of the good spool and splice them in. And how much storage space will this take? Well, this right here is all 2,400 pixels for my mega tree, and this fits entirely in this one container right here. So what are the trade-offs using seed pixels compared to bullet pixels? Well, the transparency effect is awesome. I can turn off my mega tree and see the lights on the house behind it, which can also be a drawback. Images and videos look alright on my tree, but I would like smaller spacing and more pixels for that purpose, and having lights on from the house behind ruins the effect. Question is, where are they from? So it appears to be a Dodgy connector, which, I mean, the pair of connectors were only like $1 each. Kind of serves me right. That's a project to finish or appear in the new year. Luckily I've got spares. I suppose while I'm here, one of the other issues is that when the ground is wet, the base ring will lift up and the stakes will lift up, and then the strings are no longer under tension. So why is the enclosure raised off the ground? Well, it's so the tree is able to provide shade for birds, although its main purpose is to save the grass from dying.